Not long ago, a car with this much power would be undrivable on the street. The challenge was clear: to build a new version of a highly regarded muscle car without overdoing it and being, well, kind of ridiculous. And guess what? The Dodge boys pulled it off with the 2016 Dodge Challenger SRT8 Hellcat. It's kind of a tough spot to be in if you think about it. While we all love the first generation muscle cars from back in the day, the truth is that they weren't that popular with the buyers. Dodge sold far more six-cylinder Challengers than Hemi cars in 1970, but they spent a lot of money developing the high horsepower, limited production Hemi cars in an attempt to kick new car buyers' drool glands into high gear. The same goes for today. It's staggering to think of how much Chrysler invested into building an amazing 707 horsepower street rocket that is tame enough to drive every day, and it's still emissions legal. Today's muscle car buyers are a mix of nostalgia buffs who were around when the first versions hit the streets, and a crowd 2 generations later that might have no idea what was going down back in 1970. So how do you excite them all? Well, easily. You build fast cars. Speed is universal, and it doesn't care if you just lost your training wheels or you're on your last leg. Once you're hooked, it's over, and they know it. The 2016 Dodge SRT Hellcat rocks the world with an advertised 707 horsepower and 650 foot-pounds of torque generated by a very supercharged 6.2-liter V8. This thing's fast. In fact, if you mashed the gas pedal from a dead stop when I started this line, you could be going nearly 150 miles an hour by now. Hellcat's power plant is loaded with new technology backed by old hot rodding tricks that still deliver the goods. A forged steel crankshaft swings powdered metal rods and forged pistons inside of a strong iron block topped with aluminum cylinder heads. And the big player in this game is the 2.4-liter supercharger, a screw-type blower that they claim can jam a 10 by 13 foot room full of air into the 6.2-liter V8 in just 1 minute. The result is 707 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 650 pound-feet of torque, and 1080s in the quarter mile with drag radials. Top speed is just 2 clicks below 200 miles an hour. But a fast ride is only appealing to those who've been infected by the sting of the speed bug. If you can land the follow-up punches powered by style and technology, well, now you've got something that's hard to resist, even when you're not trying to smash the gas pedal through the floor. The Hellcat delivers on the tech front with all kinds of connectivity functions, a user-configurable dash, video game-like quarter mile and lap timers, and audio and entertainment apps on board. The interior is super clean and comfortable with high-style seats, console trim, and dash appointments. Once you get in, well, you don't really want to get out. Dodge didn't miss any opportunity to reach back into their heritage when it comes to colors, stripes, and names for cool stuff like the TorqueFlite automatic transmission. Only now it has 5 more forward gears than it used to, as the 8-speed helps this monster achieve far better fuel economy with far more horsepower than the old car ever had. This Hellcat is bathed in B5 blue, the same color and name Mopar fans will recognize, and the blacked out aluminum hood adds some racy contrast. The Hellcat snorts through the hood scoop and the hollowed out driver's side parking lamp scoop that they call the air catcher. Dodge did a nice job of introducing some long recognizable names to a new generation without being cheesy. The Hellcat is a legit modern muscle car any way you look at it, and was even touted as the most powerful factory-built muscle car ever when it first came out. And we think it fits right in with the other early and late model muscle cars here in the Brothers collection. The vast majority of cars we feature on this show are from the first generation of muscle cars, and some of those have become insanely valuable and highly collectible. I guess time will tell if the SRT Hellcat joins the ranks of the 71 Hemi Cuda convertible. What do you think? Share your thoughts with us on our YouTube channel or Facebook page, and we'll see you next time with another future or current collectible from the Brothers Collection.